The ripple effect has been swift and deep. Schools across the country now on high alert, including those in our own backyard.
And News 12's Lisa LaRocca is in Rye Brook for us this morning. You know, Lisa, this is really a two-pronged approach here as school officials focus not just on safety, but the emotional well-being of the students.
Yeah, you really have to. I mean, this happened all the way in Texas. It's far away, but it still affects us. And because it is so awful, it's so horrific. I mean, you hear what Sam is, we're hearing the name of the first girl and just 10 years old, and kids hear that. So it really does affect all of us. And people are on edge, and schools and police departments, they all understand that. And that's why they know they have to take action in situations like this, especially as this story will no doubt dominate the news as well as conversations for the next several days. Here in Rye Brook, for example, we're told the police department will be doing directed patrols of all the school buildings within the village, and Blind Brook school officials are revisiting school security to make sure they're on top of everything. Mamaroneck schools activated their crisis response team, psychologists, social workers, guidance counselors, all there to support the children and families if they need it. Pleasantville schools doing the same thing with an increased presence of law enforcement at the schools. And we've heard from police departments all throughout the county and the Hudson Valley saying, listen, we know what's going on. We know that you're nervous. We're keeping a close eye on your schools. That's just a few examples of what's going on around our area today to make everyone feel safer. Spoke with a school counselor about what parents need to keep in mind during times like this.
You should assume that children know more than you think or hope that they know around these sort of things because they have exposure based on, relationships with other youngsters. And so you should feel comfortable and assume that they know, talking to them about it so that you can help them differentiate between what's reality and what's facts. You want to be the person filtering the information that they receive.
Sure. Counselors say you have to remember this can be a really scary time for kids. They're hearing about it in school. They're seeing it on TV again. So make sure you talk to your kids if they want to talk about it, validate their feelings, and really just try to reassure them as best you can. We're in Rye Brook. Let's go back to the studio.